How to create a group using Google. Very easy. All you need is a Gmail account. Let's get started. So as I said, you do need to have an email account. So in this case, we're going to use the main tutorial account, and we're going to log into it. Then we're going to go to the groups. You're going to have to go to groups.google.com. You're going to make sure you have that screen open here. But you also want to have your contact area. And here we have two contacts that we just created. Like they're just fake contacts. Nothing fancy, of course. So pretty much all you really have to do is, the first part is you go in and you add your contacts. So you have to have at least 3 or at least 2 contacts just so that you can add them to the group. So once you do that, you can go back here to your My Groups. I have the links and everything at the bottom of this video, of course. And you just go create group. So here you just name the group. In this case, we're going to call it the Britney Spears Kevin Bacon group. I don't know. So that's the two contacts that I have. Can group. Okay. You can name it whatever you want. And here you just type the description. Test group. In this case, I'm just going to type test group information. So this is just, to let people know if you add them so they know what it is. So here you go, you click next at the bottom. And here you just add the members. You can, you can add the options, of course. So here, it'll say, the search part of it. If you want people to be able to search for it and join the group, you have the option here to only be invited guests, or if anyone can ask to join, or anyone can join. So it really depends on what you want to do. If it's a private setup that you're doing specifically for a group of people, sometimes people do it with their families just to keep up with things, if they have a big family. But it's also used in workplaces as well. If you want to send a group email to everybody in the office, that's a good way to communicate. So you really have to check the settings on it here, and depending on what you want to do. In this case, we're going to just make it that it's just group members, the people that are added to the list. And in this case, you just want to do only invited users. That means you can add users in the future should new people come into the company, or new people in the family come in. Somebody gets a new girlfriend or whatever, So you go here, and in this case, you can also change the settings here too as well, so you can view the conversation. So who can view the conversation, who can post, who can send, and by post, what that means, who can send an email to the group as well and respond and all that stuff. So this is all the settings you really need to play with. In this case, this all looks okay. You have group members here they can view, and then who can post, group members, of course. Make sure that everything here is group members, so that not anybody can just send an email to the group, because that is kind of complicated. So then you hit next. And then right here, you just start adding the group members. In this case, we have Kevin Bacon, which is a contact. You just type in Kevin, and you can add him. Then we're going to have Britney Spears right here. Those are just fake emails that, we just added. And then you hit create group. And you can put an invitation message, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So you can just tell, this is the family, this is the Kevin Bacon, I don't know, just Kevin Bacon family group. Can't type today. So anyway, so you put a little message out there, and you can just directly add the members, and then you just create group, and that's it. Then it's gonna ask you to put a CAPTCHA here, and then create group, and that's all. That's pretty much it. From over here, I'm going to show you how to use it. So you have a group that's been created. You got my email address here. You add it over here. These are the people that this is the group. So if you're going to send those 2 people an email, again, if you add more people and everything, you can send to more people, of course. But this is just for the sake of this tutorial. So right over here, you have an email that comes in as soon as you create a group, and it just starts telling you the information on it. In this case, this is the group. You can work on it. You can look, get the different options to do it. But so you click on there. So you want to send an email with this group. So you want to send an email to these 3 people that are in the group, basically, and that includes yourself. So in this case, you just got to go to groups.google.com, and once you do that, it's going to look like this. So you click on the group that you're going to use to send. You can have multiple groups, by the way. So if you want to have 10 different groups with 10 different things, you can do that here. But in this case, we're going to do it with this group. So you click on new conversation over here, and then you type in whatever nice message you want to write. You know, like a test, test email, and then you can just type in, make whatever little designs. Obviously, you can write whatever you want here. It doesn't really matter. You can just, whatever you're gonna write for the message, you can just write over here. If you're having a family picnic, this is a reminder. Of the family picnic. I don't know. And you just write that. You can just write you can write the date or whatever you want to write. Again, you can modify this email. You can add attachments. There's just so much stuff you can do here with this. Then what you want to do is you want to hit post message. It's going to send a message to them right there. It's going to look like this, So now everyone's going to get that email. Everybody in that group is going to get that email. So we're going to go back here, and it'll say test email. And it's going to be the same thing. And if you notice at the bottom, they're going to have an option to unsubscribe. You're going to have the option to, to change their settings and the emails. Just pretty cool stuff, if they don't want to be part of it. And that should pretty much be it. If you want to do a group, you can do it for your family. You can do it for a work group, study group. A lot of people do readers, reading club type of messages. You can just send a message to meet people. It's just pretty cool. It's just for people that people that you're going to be in close contact with, so you'll be able to communicate with them better. If you have any questions or you'd like to for us to do another tutorial, this is really an updated video for this, because I don't think there's that many videos out there with around this date, 2013. If you have any questions, definitely leave a message below and we'll be sure to answer it. See you in the next video.